In this case, we'll start with a tire tube. They make a couple different sizes of these. This is from Harbor Freight. I think this is the 10-inch size. And what we're going to do is we're going to wedge up the unit carefully. If you need to, wrap it with tape, which is what I usually do. Once we've wedged the unit up with our wedges, in this case I've already pre-lifted the unit to make it a little bit easier for me to demonstrate. Then we'll take our tire tube, connect it to the air hook, pause for a moment. In some cases you're going to have to put some pressure on the nozzle, but it won't affect it. You'll be quite amazed as we crank the air input on, and simply now take our wedge and push it in. Let's pause for a moment. Okay, as you can see, we're ready to begin. Our tube has been pried under the machine. It could be on the floor as well. In this case, it's in a very narrow spot, and it would be impossible for me to move it. I also have good handy use of a wheelie cart from Home Depot or Harbor Freight, and some straps, lifting straps, just in case. I'm also wearing a safety belt in case I should have to be subjected to more than I can lift. So I'm going to turn on the unit. In this particular case, I've gotten my item lifted, and I put some wedges in here that will now allow me to release the pressure by loosening this valve here. And when I loosen the valve, of course, the unit will collapse down onto the wooden wedges that I placed. You can put your wedges anywhere you feel fit. In this case, this scenario worked for me. Elevated the item, allowed me to take out my pry tools. And of course, as always with appliances, you must make sure they're level. Front, back, side to side. Otherwise, they can be damaged. So I'm now going to pull out my inner tube. And that's it. And that's the end.